guys, Archie here with Scar Airsoft, and today I'm going to be doing the first video in a series of videos called the 3-minute speed airsoft reviews. And today I'm going to be reviewing and telling you a little bit of information about my CYMA M14. Before I rip every part of this gun that I bought as an upgrade off of it, I'm going to let you know this gun, brand new from Airsoft GI, was $150. It's a very good gun, and I'm going to go through each individual part that I bought for it, and I'm going to let you know prices and overall effectivity. But for one, this gun shoots at about 390 FPS, it has a full metal version 7 gearbox. The scope mount I have here is a matrix scope mount. It's about $16 to get the scope mount and the required tools. The scope I have is AIM Sport scope. It's a 4x32 magnification, and it's about $35. The sling I have here is a Diamond Tactical 2-point sling. It was about $15, and I got it off of Airsoft Megastore, not Airsoft GI. The battery I used is a VB Power 9.6 volt battery. It costs about $30. It's kind of expensive, but it's a really good battery, and you're going to want a heavy duty voltage battery to work with this gun and the power that it has. The long barrel makes it a very accurate gun. That's why it has to have a powerful motor to push that airsoft pellet all the way down and through the barrel. So I'm going to take it apart individually and let you know individual stuff about the pieces of the rifle. All right. So now that I told you the basic information about the gun, I'm going to give you pros and cons. One thing I really like about this gun is the action right here. It's full metal, and it makes that cool cocking sound that every guy loves. Every good masculine guy loves that sound. However, it gives no effect to the gun. It does absolutely nothing. It doesn't even open anything up for editing. It's just there for the fun of it. The gun itself is a hard polymer. It's a very paintable surface, as you can see. I added my own touch to it, BDU, because I like BDU. One big problem with this is I've always found that it's very heavy, and holding it for a long time, it's very long, so you can slam it against trees. So, I didn't tell you the magazines. High cap magazines are very good for this rifle since it shoots at a very high rounds per minute ratio. You're going to want to get the good classic Army magazines, multiple brands. They're about $15, so high capacity magazines. That's what I use, and they fit in your standard pouches on your plate carriers. The battery, like I told you, 9.6. Batteries like this in this block form tend to work better because of the battery compartment in the end, and it has a good plug and it has a fuse, so make sure that nothing breaks. The sling I told you about, the Diamond Tactical 2-point sling, you're going to want a heavy sling. This is why this one looks kind of expensive. The gun itself is pretty heavy. When you're running around, you want to make sure that a gun like this, a good gun like this, doesn't fall and break. So a heavy 2-point sling is a good idea. My scope and my scope mount. Scope mount, like I said, about $16. Comes with the screws, and there's already holes in the gun. Comes with little mounts, these screws, and you can remove it off the gun without causing any problems. The scope itself is a 4x32 scope. This gun is fairly accurate to the scope, but you can always expect the airsoft in general to be a little accurate in the fact that the hop-up system may throw one BB a different direction, but you can generally count on the airsoft hitting, bullets hitting in the general area of your crosshairs. But now that we're done with this, we're going to move over to a shooting test. M14 video shooting test, semi-automatic, range 45 feet plus or minus 2 feet.